Hello fight fans, in today's news, Merabb Dvalishvili steals Paulo Costa's food at the UFC Performance Institute. Jamahall Hill says he is so much better everywhere than Alex Pereira. Dustin Poirier says it's a bad look for Benoit Saint-Denis to make excuses after the fight. Dana White explains why Jon Jones is the greatest fighter ever and Khabib is not. Mahachev fires back at Dustin Poirier after claiming he has done more in this sport. Merabb Dvalishvili has released another hilarious video, this time targeting Paulo Costa. Paulo Costa recently stole Merabb's food at the UFC Performance Institute, but now Merabb takes his revenge by returning the favor to Costa.
Today is a beautiful day here in Las Vegas and I saw Paulo Costa. Wow. But I think it's time to steal his food. I'm gonna go here. Cafeteria and then stole his food. I need my rematch. Now let's see what kind of food this guy has. Okay. Now I'm stealing. Ooh, mushroom, some steak, vegetables. What's up, brother?
You bring our food.
Brother.
I'm hungry. What you have
Okay,
today?
brother, it's some steak. Oh shit! Yeah.
Merabb food is the best. So far.
This is actually your food, not my food. This is your food. This is your food. I stole your food today.
Let me check this. You got my food today.
We are friends. Okay, 1-1. I got my rematch back. Okay.
1-1, but
Jamahall Hill recently discussed his upcoming fight against Alex Pereira at UFC 300. Hill believes that this match is a mismatch, and he's determined to prove it by finishing Alex and silencing all the doubters. Here is what he said.
Nah, bro, I'm knocking him the out. I'm not even. It's like there's no like, and when I say this, right, this is no disrespect to Alex. You know what I mean? It would depend, or however you take it. However you take it is however you take it. But at the end of the day, for me, it's no disrespect. I like Alex. I like Alex. I like Alex whenever he fights. I think he's funny. I think he adds. I think he brings attention and a good energy and good charisma and good things to the sport and to the company and to all of us as a whole that are in this lane. But just the way I see the fight, whenever I started to break it down, the more I started to lock in and I started to get off into my thing, I started to round into form. I realized the mismatch it truly is. It's truly a mismatch. You know, can he catch me? Can he catch me and knock me out? He's been fighting for a long time. He has strikes. He has power. Yes, it's a possibility to get caught and lose. You get what I mean? But short of him actually something getting through and it catch me and just putting me away, he gets his ass whooped every single way. Every single way. He has one way to win this fight. One way. Anybody who thinks he's gonna outclass me is out of their fucking minds.
Dustin Poirier doesn't think it's a good look for Benoit Saint-Denis to make excuses after losing the fight. After losing to Poirier, Benoit claimed he had an infection and wasn't at full strength that night. Here's how Poirier responded to him. You say those type of things like, I had an infection, I was battling something. You say that when you win, you don't say that when you lose. I've gone into so many fights with staph infection, with fractured foot, with lacerated bicep, staph infection in my ear, all kinds of stuff. That's fighting. We're on the mats every day. Everybody has something going on going into fights, but you can't say that when you lose. You've got to hush it up. Dana White recently shared his thoughts on the greatest fighter of all time. Unsurprisingly, he ranked Jon Jones as #1, while also mentioning that Khabib had the potential to reach that status, but retired too early, missing his opportunity.
Who is in the conversation for the greatest of all time?
Jon Jones.
So you've talked about Jon Jones, but what are the metrics involved here?
He's never been beat. He destroyed everybody at light heavyweight, which at the time was the toughest weight class in the company, in the sport. And then he moved up to heavyweight, won easily at heavyweight. Jon Jones, there's no debate. Nobody can debate who's the greatest of all time. It's absolutely positively Jon Jones. He's never lost. No, he's never been beat in the octagon ever.
Do you think Khabib was tested enough?
I think that Khabib had the potential to be in the running for that. He just didn't stick around a lot. First of all, he had injuries that you know, he should have been where he got a lot sooner had he not had the injuries that he had and the setbacks in his career. But there's no doubt, Khabib is one of the all-time greats.
Islam Makhachev responded to Dustin Poirier on social media. Their little feud began when Islam mentioned in an interview that Poirier doesn't deserve a title shot. Dustin then fired back, claiming he has achieved much more in the sport than Islam. Now, Islam has responded on Twitter saying, "Dustin, if you could beat anybody, you'd be holding this belt right now? Not me. His level is permanent contender. How many title losses? 2? 3? And that wraps today's news. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to hit the like button and smash the subscribe bell to stay in the loop. Keep supporting the sport, and we will see you in the next one.